Hello students, this is one of the most important topic in the subject of geography with respect to the topic of climatology. You see over here the pressure belts. If you see, this is the equatorial low pressure belt. This equatorial low pressure belt is thermally induced. Why? Because this region generally receives the maximum insolation or direct insolation that leads to the air basically rising. This rise of air creates a sense of low pressure over here. So that means the low pressure existing in the equatorial region is thermally induced. Similarly, when you go to the polar high region, the climate over here is extraordinarily cold. So what happens? It leads to the sinking of the air over here that leads to the creation of high pressure. So the polar high and the equatorial low pressure are both of them thermally induced. That means it is directly related to the temperature. On the other hand, the subtropical high pressure and subpolar low pressure are not thermally induced, rather dynamically. How? Let's understand. The subtropical high pressure is created because the air which had risen from the equatorial low pressure basically moves and then subsides in this particular region. The subsidence of air in the particular region leads to the creation of a high pressure. It is not because of the temperature. That is why it is known as dynamically induced, because of the subsidence. On the other hand, the subpolar low pressure, though you know that the temperature is not high over here, but instead very cold. So how come low pressure is created? So understand. The cold air mass from the polar region and a relatively warmer air mass moves upward. What happens is, because when both the air masses come close to each other, the warmer air mass is displaced upwards. So in a way, a warm air is moving upwards because of the cold air mass. It leads to the creation of low pressure in this region. So this is dynamically induced because of the two contrasting air mass meeting. So if you want a note on this particular topic, mention note in the comment section and we will DM you the proper notes on this particular topic. Take care and lots of love from my side.